Hey, how's it going? All right. Man, it censored out whatever you were trying to say. Oh, Twitch. Oh, Twitch. Nice. I like it. Apparently, codes are URLs. Yeah, yeah. Well, welcome. Long time no see. Hope things are going well. Uh, all right. Today, I think I'm gonna be doing some refactoring. So I'm glad QA is here. Yeah, it's too smart to actually figure it out. Man, I get it. I'm tired too. I just wanted to relax a little bit, do some coding. Hopefully all is well. It's that time of year. Hopefully it's not too crazy. I did yesterday manage to get on and refactor some of my magic code, which is pretty good. You gotta get those bucks. I get it. Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully you can recover all of that and figure that out. I'm in, Rockets. We burn money, literally, a lot. So I do get it. I get it for sure. All right. So here's where I'm at. I've refactored the code. I have no more state machines on my magic. It's all driven by mostly the animation player. I'll show you what's happening here. That would be good. And then it stays until after the animation finishes now. It's all driven. Here, I'll show you. That would be good. Actually, we could, burning US dollars, the same volume of US dollars as liquid hydrogen, is probably cheaper. So I think that would be good. I do like this code. Let me show you where we're at. I hasn't been blessed by QA yet, so. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, no, I believe it. It's wild. That's crazy. And once you run out of whatever yellow color, you've got to buy more. It's a good trick. Okay. There's still a bunch of comments and stuff in here because I haven't cleared everything out, but check this out. Okay, I used to have this big state machine in the process. Now I have nothing in process. I don't even need this anymore. I could comment this out and everything would work completely fine. So here is what happens now. I'm gonna clear out some of these I guess I'll leave these. So I don't even think I use this none state anymore, so I'll clear it. Bigger font, yes. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see. Let me find a good font. Tell me when. All right. Yeah. For sure. All right. So check this out. So here's where we're at. Oh, let me move that over. Okay. Can you see that font? Let's see. I guess you probably can for the most part. Let me know if you can't see it. One tick bigger. We'll make it 3 ticks bigger. All right. I don't know how it shows up on mobile. I don't know if you're on mobile, but anyway. So here's where it ticks off. I have animations that get triggered when I am. So let me show you my animation tree, which has been simplified, at least for staff. Okay. So ultimately in here I have the first animation, which I can walk through and show you what these animations do real quick. All right. So the first animation essentially is just the start of the spell, right? So you trigger this first animation, it holds it up. These animations just go back and forth to kind of hold the position. And I do have a this is not replaced yet with a switch, an expression. I do plan on replacing with an expression. I'll probably do that today, actually, just so you can watch. I know that you have feelings about that, and I agree with your feelings. I thought about it a lot. So this week, 99% of my thought went into, should this be expressions, or should I trigger the next state with code? And I decided that expressions were the right way to go. But Anyway. Yes, I agree with you. It took a lot of convincing. I had to think about it a lot, but ultimately what I came down to is if I end up wanting to replace the title of these or the name of these, I wouldn't want to have to go update a bunch of code, right? So expressions are for sure the way to go. Okay, so then I trigger this. When I trigger this, I finish the animation up, and I go back to that. Now these animations, if I go to animations here, this is my generic animation class. It works for everybody. We already kind of looked at this, right? But in casting staff 3, I now have functions down here for flash screen and start spell effects. So flash screen just is that screen flash that you see when I trigger the spell. And start spell effects is the thing that triggers those particle effects for all the spells. You remember flash spells. You were here for flash screen. That's right. So then what I have is those go through a global signal code. Basically that triggers that thing. You did help me write it. This is my global signal bus here. So all I really did was add trigger spell effects. Now remember my magic code from way back. It was really bad. Now it's really simple. When I flash screen, this triggers. And it triggers... Oh man, I don't like this now. I've got it down to where essentially it's okay, I guess. So flash screen flashes the screen, and this takes that flash screen signal and triggers an attack started signal, which tells what active spell I have and the character, which then triggers. Hold up, I gotta remember all this, where this goes. Okay, maybe this isn't the best code ever, but it's not bad. Okay, so this triggers when I start my attack. It's going to first turn off my charge particles, which is when I'm charging up the spell, it's all those particles that are kind of zooming in on one point. I think that's most of what it does. And then the screen will flash, so all that happens at the same time. Then when I trigger effects, that's where I go through, I set my target direction, and I face my target. And then I trigger this attacking trigger. This is also where I should trigger, I guess not, maybe here. I have to think about where I guess none of those places is where I would trigger the expression. I've got to set the expression inside of here. Anyway, we'll get to that. So I face my target, and then I trigger this attacking signal, which this actually causes the damage. So this triggers to my damage node. Does a couple things there. Rotates towards me, and then I spawn the emitters. So this is actually spawning the emitters from the spell. So this goes through, it will shake the screen if it's going to shake the screen, depending on what the spell calls for, and then triggers all of my particles for the spell. A lot of my spells are multiple particles all kind of stacked on top of each other. And then it's going to go through complete casting, and what complete casting does is it just triggers this function, which essentially waits until all of those particles that are getting spawned are freed, and those particles all have a signal on themselves that get connected when it finishes. So when the particle gets finished, you can see right here is where I'm connecting it. So when the particle's finished, as far as it's done emitting, it'll send a signal to essentially free the emitter. So it deletes it from memory once it finishes. Once they all get deleted, then it continues here to complete the casting and essentially tell everything, hey, I'm done attacking. You can proceed to the next turn. So it's okay. It's not perfect. There are a couple things I'm not sure how I feel about all the signals right now. In general, they're pretty good, but I do have a little work to do there. But it is much better than it was. So now I can very predictively cast a spell, spawn all of my emitters, and it's going to wait until it actually finishes to go to the next turn. Previously, it would go to the next turn like halfway through the spell. So anyway, haven't had a ton of time this week to work on it, but that's where I'm at now. I do need to go through now and make my spells shorter. So part of that is my emitters were kind of long because it would finish up like halfway through. They don't need to be that long anymore. All right. Ooh. I think attack is the next one I'm going to work on. My attack node is a mess. So I think I'm going to refactor that a bit tonight. All right. But it's looking pretty good. A couple things are here are a little bit broken too. But not too bad. I do think I'm going to start working on attack tonight because my attack it's really complicated. It doesn't need to be this complicated. So I think it would be good to start working through. And I may have to step out for a second. My son's waking up. I'm going to take care of him for a second. Make sure he's doing good. Ooh. I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you guys can hear him on camera here. You've seen, I think, my my weapon generator. We'll see. He might put himself back to sleep, which is what I'm really hoping for. But we'll see. Nope, getting destroyed. It's all right. All right. Well, I'm gonna real quick. I'll be right back. I'll turn the music back up. I'm gonna go check on him, and I'll be right back. All right. Very good. Oops. Okay, good deal. All right, so with that QA, you got to rank my code. Not perfect. Let's see, I'll kind of start. Here's where I think I would improve. There's signals that basically trigger other signals. Now, the reason I do this is because I'm storing these values, right? Or really just active magic. This is the only one I think that I'm like storing, right? And then it passes it. I don't like that I'm like storing the spell, if that makes sense. I don't like this, that the spell just persists in here. Let's see. Where does the spell even get set? Let's see, active magic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so where do I even set active magic? Okay, so yeah, and confirm attack. So here I confirm, essentially I press the confirm button and I set my active magic here. And you can see this is where I advance to here. Which, so this instead, actually let's fix this real quick while we're at it. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, it works pretty well on Twitch, I think. Good, I'm glad it's working well. I've had 0 dropped frames too. So I'm running normal latency on YouTube. Okay, so let's see. First off, let's go ahead and here make this expression and we'll call it casting. Okay, yeah, let me fix this. This is going to be, do I already have one called, I think I already have one called casting actually. Casting is not correct. This should be ready to cast. Oh. So, let's create a variable here called ready to cast. I'm going to organize all these later. I think what I probably could do is take all of them, throw them into ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT to put them all in alphabetical order. I bet it would turn out pretty good. I bet it'd do a pretty good job. So that's probably what I'll plan on doing. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, for sure. And so then what I can do is I can say character dot ready to cast equals true. Okay, so that's going to set ready to cast to be true. I wouldn't need this anymore. Let's see here, 1 second. Yeah, I don't need any of this anymore. There's a couple things. Ready to cast and hold up. Assigned weapon dot weapon type equals staff. Does that work? And then I think I can get rid of all of this and this. Okay, I think that simplifies down to this. Let's give it a try. I'm also going to real quick. I'm just going to print just because I know this isn't going to work. So I'm going to say before trigger. Oh, you hate when I do this. I know it. Ready to cast. I guess I'll do character dot. Do active player. Let's do this the right way. Rated to cast. And weapon type active player dot assigned weapon dot weapon type. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, also let's watch this really quickly. I want to watch that 19,000 number go down. I think it's going to go down pretty significantly. All right, let's see. Okay, you ready? Hold up. What we got? Hey, we dropped down like 40 lines of code. Yeah, less code is best code. The best code to maintain is no code. All right. Oh, my controller turned off. Hold up. There we go. All right. Cool. All right, let's check this out. Nice. That's good. Yeah. No, I'm a huge fan of doing things in less code. Okay, let me just cast here. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay, I'm stuck because I am not... Hold up. Why is it just triggering... Oh, I'm at the top. Okay, so before trigger, it did get weapon type staff. And it is true. Why did I get stuck? Obviously my expression didn't work. I did set the flag, so you can see here. It did get set to true. It got triggered twice for some reason. I'm not sure why I got triggered twice. I'm going to have to look at that. But... let's see. So it did trigger. It came in here. So it's set ready to cast as true. So I just need to look at the animation tree here. Staff. I wonder if I can't do this. Assign weapon.weapon type equals staff. It's a good question. It's a good question. Nope, no errors for it. So I think everything's setting okay. It just doesn't like this. Ready to cast an assigned weapon.weapon type equals staff. Let me check really quickly and make sure that that translated. Like, it's a common node. Let's see. So root node is there. Advanced expression. Oh, hold up. That might be. That's probably why. Okay. So save that. All right, I may have to reset this. Well, the triggers are still true. Let me check in remote. That's something that probably gets set at the start. So yeah, let's reset it. You just went back to C in your project? Okay, well, that's fine. I get it. I get it. I've started assigning class names to everything as I go along too, by the way. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I totally get it. I'm getting to the point where, like, if something doesn't have a class name and something doesn't auto-populate, I sense something's wrong, right? If something's not auto-populate, I'm like, man, there's an issue here if it's not auto-populating, and it drives me to go fix it. Yeah, for sure. It like makes me uncomfortable. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So it's pretty huge. Definitely like it. All right, let's see what happens here. All right. So it did trigger. The advanced expression is aria. Let's see, animation tree, staff. This is ready to cast. Assigned weapon. Enabled. Is aria? Yeah, aria is the object that's bound to the script, correct. Weapon type is a string, yeah. Yeah, it's not, it should be an enumeration, but it's a string. We're working on it. We're not there yet. We're still working on things. But yeah, it is a string. And that's its value right here. That's a good point. Yeah, let's give that a shot. I don't know if I have to. I probably have to reload it. And I might actually not even need the and as staff because I'm already in the right state machine. Though, yeah, I'm already in the right state machine, so I should be okay. That expression of whether I have a staff equipped or not should really be my gate to get into that state machine. All right. Oh, shoot. I bought the wrong weapon. I mean, that's fine. Well, no, it's not fine, actually. The sword will not work because I haven't implemented this for swords yet. Shouldn't be much implementation, but there is a little bit. I basically just have to go add those functions to the animations. Because I have different animations for swords versus staffs. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so no. It didn't work. Am I supposed to say like equals true? I shouldn't have to do this. Ready to cast should work. Because that should return true. All right, let's look at this. Okay, a couple things really quickly. I have some weird out of bounds things here I need to work on. What is this? I don't know what these are. I feel like that's something else that broke. Probably from me editing things while I'm going. That's okay. So yes, so Aria is where those are at. Ready to cast is right here. Let's think really quickly. Okay. What if I just set this to true? Like, obviously it's going to work, right? Let me check it. That should just work in, like, right away, but I want to make sure. Hey, nice first there. Nice job, Indy. Shoot, man. Why does this always keep happening to me? I need to go update. Hold up. Cool. I need to go update my wherever Restream is pulling from. Thanks for that. I've got multiple quality assurances here, making sure everything's running. I'm running a tight ship. Appreciate it. All right, so let's make sure real quick. Cool. Tell Orbim I said hey, and tell him to ask him if his audiobook's in. Report back. Let's see. So this should go right away. Like, I mean, it should start. It should have already happened, actually. Interesting. Okay, so the expression being true isn't triggering it. So I probably don't understand how this works. Okay, use an expression as a condition for state machines. It is possible to create complex animation advanced conditions. Is there an example somewhere in here? I'm fairly confident that the way I was doing it is the right way. Okay, this is on immediate. It is enabled, which I think is accurate. Okay, I don't want condition. It is advanced expression. Though it's not a bad idea. I could just set a condition and control this from code, but that's all right. I like the expression better. Thanks. I appreciate it. By directly interfacing with the script code. Okay. Huh. Very, very interesting. Now, I've used these before. Let me see where I use them and how I use them. So I've definitely used them before and it was fine. I'm not sure where, though. Oh, hold up. Do I need to have that as auto? 'Cause, 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 I needed to let me try this. I set my mode to auto, which that might do it, because like the condition should set it to auto when it's true. And I'm wondering if the expression, yeah, I think the mode, I'm not sure, is like the tooltip. I'm not sure is as descriptive as that. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Automatically uses transition if the advanced expression check is true. Yep, that's it. That's it. Good deal. Okay. So ready to cast now. Let's see if that does it. Very nice. Okay, let's see how this looks. I also need to change these particles. Some of them are okay as is, but some of them need to be decals. Because when they go through the sand, it kind of looks dumb. That worked. I didn't even notice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that looks good. That was great. Okay, good deal. So, that worked. Hey, Loki Trickster, how's it going? Oh, shoot. That I didn't feel like I finished my turn. Hold up. I might have been moving too fast. Let me move a little bit slower here. That might not have worked. That might have oh, shoot. I have nothing turning off ready to cast. So next, let me turn off ready to cast. First off, I'm just going to delete all this. If I need it back, I'll go to GitHub and get it. I don't think I do, though. I think I'm done with this mess of code. And that way I can get the benefit. Watch lines of code. Watch it drop in about a minute. We're going to drive that number down as low as possible. Maybe I can go back into the 18,000s here. Okay, so that's pretty good. And now I need ready to cast to be false after, probably right after I get to the first thing here. I guess I could do it when I complete casting. I have casting as false. I could do ready to cast as false. I actually don't think I ever use casting. A character. Which character is just the parent? Okay. That works pretty well, I think. Okay, so that's good. Now this is going to, real quick, one time, be a little bit wild, but it'll go back. So yeah, I mean, it's just as soon as I click it because it's broken. But it should fix here in a second. Oh wow, I casted it several times. Casted? I cast it. I might die here. We'll see. Okay, that's alright. We get another chance here. Alright. Very good. Let's try this again. That looked and felt pretty good though. How'd your game jam go, Loki? Everything go okay? I don't think that, hold up. Let's see. Switch actions. So before trigger was false. I think I'm triggering this twice. Let's see. So I'm confirming. Okay, I mean, that's probably fine. There. I'm not sure why it's triggering twice. I don't know if I'm healing twice or actually casting it twice. I imagine I am. I mean, I could easily filter that out by saying Hold up. I can filter that out really easily, but why am I getting the confirm attack signal twice? So this I could easily filter it out by saying and not ready to cast, right? That would filter it, but that wouldn't be fixing the problem. To fix the problem, let me see. I'm guessing I have multiple things that are linked. To confirm attack. I have a lot of... Okay. Just the one thing. That's interesting. I wonder why it's sending twice. Well, I guess something could be sending the confirm attack signal twice. Like it could be emitting confirm attack twice, whatever this is linked to. So this is linked to casting. So let's follow casting back. And let's see if where I am emitting casting. Casting dot emit. So just one place here on... Oh, okay. Huh, interesting. I mean, that's not the best way to do it, but... Why? Yeah, it's probably a hack. That's pretty hacked together. Okay, so instead of this nonsense, when do I set attack started? Oh, I set attack started there. Okay, so when I enter, why don't I just do this as soon as I enter? Why do I do it on update? Why don't I do it here? That makes more sense, right? Okay, let's comment that out. Let's see if this works still. I wouldn't need attack started either. $120 out of $340. Nice. I got you. That makes sense. Well, cool. No, yeah. No, that was really good. I liked your trick-or-treat game a lot. So, very cool. Well, congrats on getting through that game jam. That's tough to make a game really fast like that. Okay. So, it breaks. Shoot. Okay, I see what's happening. It's hacked together to avoid a race condition, this specific race condition. Well, it's timed. Okay, so that's... There's a magic cast function here. Let's see where that triggers from. Ah. That makes sense. Oh yeah, glad you had fun. That is what matters. Okay, is this target? Is this it? Yeah, for sure. No doubt. No doubt. All right. So something is linking to Magic Cast then? I'm guessing something is connected to that Magic Cast function. Oh, it's traced right here. I can see that. So from casting map to casting, yeah. So let's go back to casting. So here's what's happening is, okay, a couple things. All right, this is gonna get fun. I'm basically tracing a race condition here. So in casting then, when I enter right now, I'm casting this, but the problem, if you look here, magic cast, this current magic I'm kind of outputting, I don't have it. I'm doing the same kind of set thing. Oh yeah, for sure. Agree. It's a good thing. Okay. So when my magic becomes ready, I set active player magic caster. It's funny that I'm doing it in 2 places. Okay. Okay. Man, I hacked all this code together. Now I've got to deal with the consequences. We got to unhack it. Okay, this is how I want it. I do want this unhacked. I'm not going to worry about this right now. First, I need to worry about... You know what, actually? What probably makes sense is after I get that data, do this. If the magic is ready, right, then chances are I'm already entering this state. What do I do when I enter this state? I just set the combo controls. Okay. That makes sense. And so, well, I mean, that doesn't make sense really. Because... Oh, no, it does make sense because I will need the combos for some spells. Some spells will require the combos. I can test those out. But what I should also do is I should transition, emit. This is how I should transition into this state. How am I doing it currently? Probably from advanced priority. Yeah, on priority magic. So on magic ready, I transition to this. Actually, I guess that's okay. I'm going to transition there anyway. I guess I don't really need to. I could get rid of this entire section here. If I do that, we go down to priority list. Okay, magic ready. I can disconnect this. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to enter a game jam. It would be a lot of fun. If I could take like a week off and enter a game jam, I think that would be sweet. Okay, now I can get rid of this. That does make things easier. So now casting magic exists by itself. It transitions to its own state when it's ready to. Yes, I like that much, much better. Let's test that out. And now I won't be like, now there's no race conditions because everything is triggered off one signal. Assuming that priority container. I do need to figure out which of those is working. So I'll tell. I mean, this will tell me if I omit casting, and then I'll delete the other one because I don't want 2 of these. I don't know why I would have 2. It should come from list. The container should just be the container. I'm trying to think of why I would have both, and it's probably a dumb hacky reason that I had to make work at like 2 in the morning one day. But that's not us anymore. We're better than that now. All right, let's see. You might get an echo for a second. Sorry if that's the case. All right, one second. Cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's try this. Okay, nope. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so it's obviously the other one. Why is the other one though? Nice. What kind of game jam did you do, Fidget Coder? Let's see. So priority list magic ready. Priority container. Oh yeah, it should be priority list, not priority container. Sweet. Well, I'm excited to see it. So I have two magic readies. What is this in link to? Just that one? Let's disconnect it. I don't want anything to do with that. Okay. You're no longer connected, so you can clear. All right. Now let's try that. A 3-day game jam. I like that your title there is mini jam gam, not mini jam game or game jam. It's mini jam gam. That makes me want to play it. Is that the name of the game jam? Nice. I'll try it out. Cool. I'll try that out here in a little bit. God, I made it with construct. Oh, very cool. Was that one of the rules, or did you just decide to make it with that? See what happens here. Nice. That's much better. It is still triggering twice. Why? After all that, I just worked a whole refactor to get this to not trigger twice, and it's still triggering twice. Right tool for the job? I gotcha. That makes sense. Makes sense. So now why? Okay, well, let's keep following that back. So on priority list, magic ready is obviously getting triggered twice. Let's go check why that would be. Okay. Let's look for magic ready. Okay. That's if it's not a cast spell. This one, if it is a cast spell. Let me real quick, actually. I need to check and make sure I didn't break any of the spells that require you to do inputs. So I just need to check those out real quick. I also need to replace the... She's using a dagger, but I only have a model of a sword. Makes it look kind of silly. I need to go replace that. Alright, let's get a sword out here. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. All right. Let's see if I can still, if this still works. Let's do explosion mark. As long as she doesn't kill me. Okay, good. I got lucky there. Shoot. Oh, it's because I haven't... Okay, that's all right. I just haven't... Let me real quick. I need to update everything I just did with the sword animations. Let's do that real quick. All right, one moment. Casting sword. This here should be ready to cast. Let's go to my animation for casting sword 3. Oh, it's short. Okay, let's real quick. I need to look at what that looks like so I can know when to trigger this. Let's turn off my animation player here, my animation tree. Caught me breakdancing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's this. Okay, yes. Let's see what that what animation actually triggers there. Casting sword. It is casting sword 3. Let me look at this real quick. Oops. Okay. So if I go in here and that trigger this. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, so I do spin down and then I jump back. Okay. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I just need to put it in the spin down part of it. I forgot I strung together a bunch of animations to make some of these. Right there. Right when she lands? Right there, probably. Let's add a track. Recall method. Okay, actually, what is that at? That's at 2.433. Gotta make it generic. Gotta keep it generic because if I don't make it generic, it will have all sorts of unintended consequences. Spin down here. 1.733. Oh, hold up. That's not right. Spin down. As soon as she lands. Right there. 1.6. Okay, 1.6. Add track call method for the animation player. Insert a key for flash screen. And then I will also at the same time, at the end of this, insert a key for start spell effects. That should be all I have to do. It should be that simple. Let's, oh, I need to turn back on the animation tree. Let's give it a go. I'm getting tired. Today might be kind of a short stream. It's a Monday. We still got a lot going on. All right, let's see. First off, before I trigger anything, let's go back to this and turn my animation tree back on. Oh, wait. Was it already active? Okay. Well. Okay. Not sure why, but, that works. All right. Here we go. Let's check this out. This should work just fine. Teleport. Short sword. We'll find out. I still have to fix that. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go over here just because it's going to be really hard to hit her from there, so I'm not going to. All right. Now we'll do explosion mark here. All right, let's check. Let's see. So it should have triggered. Let's see. Couple things here. Animations, animation tree. Oh shoot, I didn't enable it. Hold up. Auto. There you go. Okay, is it going to trigger attack? No, I'm probably just sitting in my casting state. Let's see, so I'm just sitting in this casting state here. Switch to combo controls. Okay, so it did switch to the right controls. That's good. Which is what I should be in. Okay, so it should be in my magic here. Oh, let's see. What do I do here? It really needs to call the attack node. Do I have that? Let's see if I have a particle collector. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to just not trigger attack complete here if it's an attack type. So that would have never triggered attack complete, which makes sense. And that's why that is why it didn't trigger the end, which makes sense, but it should trigger this attack here. Which is a mess of a code, but it essentially should trigger confirm attack on this side. Let's see. Which should be from attacking. Is that the only, that sounds like, looks like the only place? Wondering if I got rid of some signals. So essentially here, instead of returning, it does need to return, but I should also send a signal from here to go ahead and trigger an attack. I'm really surprised that I would delete that code. I'm not sure why I would do that. Yeah, why would I just delete that code? Let's see. Is there anything... Let me see real quick. It's okay. I mean, what I need to do is trigger a new signal. And I have everything set up where it'd be really easy just to trigger a signal that essentially commands that attack node. Right? So it should be like a signal, and it should say like magic combo or something. Combo triggered. I think that would make sense. And then so here, right before I return, I would just do magic combo triggered dot emit, and then I've got to pass a couple things over. Let's also grab the attack node. I do need to, let's do this actually. Let's give this a class name of attack node. Actually, that one's character magic. I'll do character attack to keep it the same. Okay. So this will be a character attack. All right, and so on magic, assign the attack node there. So then if it's an attack type, trigger this, and then on ready, what I can do is I can say magic combo dot connect to attack node dot confirm attack. Okay. It's going to go to confirm attack, and this should have an active player and selected grid. So then, let's see. So active player selected grid. If I go back to my magic, I should be able to get that from where I'm at in here, which should be active magic dot. Let's see, let's go to cast magic, I think. Active magic dot target cell. Okay, let's also do this. Let's make active magic a, let's see, does that already have, yeah, class name is cast magic. So I can do active magic is a cast magic type. That'll help me out to autofill things. Okay. So, okay. And what was the other thing I needed? Active player, which is just the character. All right, I think that works. So then I'll trigger that, and it would trigger this function to occur. Which should give me a melee attack, which is all I need, and then at the end it should trigger attack complete, which is the same signal. This is going to be the next refactoring. This thing is such a mess. But it's fine. I like it. That's what I was going to do today, but, you know. Magic still needed some help, apparently, so. Everything always takes a little bit longer than you think it would. Every little bit counts, yeah. Yeah, it's almost second nature now to either assign ooh, it doesn't like this. Confirm attack on base of object type nil. Oh shoot, that's for, I didn't assign embers. Yeah, it does takes 4 times longer easy. I was watching a video that was essentially like when engineers actually like estimate something. And it was essentially, they were like, hey, it's gonna take 3 months. And their program manager was like, can you do it in a month? They're like, well, no, it's gonna take 3. It's like, okay, but can you do it in a month though? And then they were like, no, it's gonna take 3 months at least, right? And then they were like, well, what if I got you an intern? Like, well, it'll take 4 months. Okay, what if we put a senior engineer on it? Okay, it'll take a year. And it was very true. It was very, very true. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I definitely get it. I'm on the more on the program management side. At my current role, right between engineering and program management, IPT lead. Oh, I grabbed the wrong weapon. That's okay. I'll go get wrecked real quick. And it's tough. I mean, because like, okay, so I'm in an interesting place, right? Yeah, I get it. Oh yeah. It's wild how big of a difference, you know, good engineers are, and yeah, it's just all over the place, right? But yeah, so I essentially I'm in a weird place because like we aren't profitable at all, right? And it's not really our goal to be profitable, but we have a pretty big budget for the most part, but we just want to be like good stewards of the money, I guess, is the main kind of goal, right? But it's kind of weird because like part of that, like when I used to work for Boeing. When I worked for Boeing, it was like you needed good plans and you weren't going to get a dime more than your plan, right? In my current role, it's like, hey, give me a really aggressive plan. And if you're going to take longer than your plan, come ask for more money. That, yeah, not really applicable for my industry. I mean, we don't have government contracts. We're entirely private funded. It's yeah. It's a really interesting place. When I worked for Boeing, yeah, it was. I mean, we wouldn't like go out of our way to spend money. If we could save money, great, we would, right? But it just wasn't going to happen. We were going to be asking for more money. Here, like, I actively am trying my hardest to try to spend less money. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, that did not trigger. Let's see. I also need to back that flash state up a little bit. I just realized that I want it as the weapon's cutting through the thing. So yeah, I really like the role I'm in because of that, right? Like I don't have to fluff anything. I don't have to like try to, I don't know, make things up. I can truly get like assign an aggressive schedule. If I come in under target, great, right? If I come in over target, I obviously need to go ask for more money, but like money exists, right? We're not profitable. There's nobody thinks we're going to be profitable. So it's really a pretty cool situation. We can do some really cool things and take some risks is another thing, right? Which is pretty good. I do like that. Okay. But it didn't work. Essentially, it didn't go into the attack part of that. Let's see. Let's see. So I did, I probably would have triggered this. Oh, shoot. That's only if it has a status effect. Okay. Do all of the attacks have a status effect? I actually don't know if they do. Explosion, let's check. Explosion mark. Yes, it does have a status effect, so it would have gotten triggered there. And then a status effect.type, if I go to that, is attack, so that would have worked. Though I do need to replace those with enumerations. So this should have triggered. Let me go ahead and print triggering attack. I'm gonna check my my debugger here. Alright, I think what happened is I went to Godot 4.3 and I get these things because Godot 4.3 is, I don't think my VRM importer is quite compatible with 4.3. Alright, let me go back to this. Let's go, I'm gonna go add something to my confirm attack on the attack side too, just to make sure. But yeah, it is weird. Cause yeah, at Boeing it was like, hey, we're gonna come in under. But like we would try to give like the most, like we would run Monte Carlos, right, to try to come up with like a schedule that has an 80% chance of succeeding based on like a risk factor that you'd assign to every task. Here it's like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, it's super aggressive. The chance of meeting this is pretty much zero. The stars are gonna have to align, or we're gonna have to find a lot of opportunities to meet this. But this is what we're gonna try to do. And like, that's okay, you know. Hey, welcome Raiders. Thanks for joining in. Hope you all had a good stream over there. Hey, that Dak dude. How'd your stream go, Orbum? Did you get a lock done? Oh, play me in chess. All right, Indy. Congratulations. I'll be playing you in chess in just a moment. You don't know how to play chess? Okay, yeah. Do you have a chess.com account? That's the first prerequisite here, is that you have a chess.com account. Okay. Tell you what, let me run this one time. And I'm going to put in here, I'm playing Indian chess as the debug statement. How's it going, Dak dude? Good to see you. And then let me test this out, and then we'll play. I'll have to log into chess.com real quick, and then we'll play. Well, welcome, Raiders. Hope your stream went well. Orbum, how's your book coming along? You did you finish your writing? Did you get your, was it chapter a week? Is that your goal? I don't know why that's your username. I like it though. Okay, let's just check. I'm refactoring my magic code again. Okay, so let's see what happens here. That looked a lot better. Okay. So yes, it did not trigger any of them. So I'm not triggering this signal. So it's not getting here. So what I should do here is, I won't test this right now. I'll play Indian chess first, but let's print this and print this. Welcome, Orbum. Okay. So let me log into chess.com. All right, here's chess.com. See, now the chess stream would be good, right? Now I could have the right category. Yeah, Indy actually is the first redeemer ever for Play Me in Chess. So congratulations, Indy. That's a big win. If you can, Indy, here's my username. It's super simple, Cody Seashell, right? Send me a request. Time control, don't go over 10 minutes, right? And make it unrated. But if you can go up to 10 minutes, like a 10 whatever game, it's fine. If you want to do something less, if you want to do like bullet chess or whatever, I will say I've never played bullet chess on a computer. So it may be harder than playing on a phone. So you might have an advantage there. But okay, so actually I can challenge you real quick. What is your, hold up, create a challenge link. Oh, that's like copying a link. That could work. Let's see. I don't know if I can, I'll try this. I hate chess cause you suck. Is that you? Oh, 230. Very good. All right, you tell me how long do you want this game to last? I will say it probably won't last the full amount. I'm not trying to be like, okay, 7 minutes. Okay, we can do a 10-minute game. We'll do 5 minute. That work? All right. There you go. I've sent you the thing. Let me hide this little thing here. All right, best of luck, Indy. Congratulations on your redemption there. Here we go. Very good. I like it. Good game. Good game. All right. Congratulations on your redeem, Indy. You can have one too, Orbum, if you want. 2 for 1 if you want. Feel free to send me one. Just a warning, Indy, I do play a lot of chess, so no I have gotten just completely destroyed on this channel playing folks. That was a checkmate, Indy. You did. You destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed. All right. Oh, it says I'm playing. Here, try again. Or tell me your username and I can send you an invite here. Orbum. Orbum Master. Orbum Order. Train, come back. Come back when you have another 10,000 points and another... How long do you want? 5 minutes? Says you can't challenge me? Weird. I sent you a challenge. I'm guessing that's you. I mean, if that's not you, very interesting. Good game, good game. All right. Done with chess for a minute. Oh, shoot, Indy. You gotta get your sub back. Definitely not you. I agree. Some rando took your profile and username. I believe it, Orbum. I believe you'd win. No doubt in my mind. Oh, yeah. Don't forget your strat. What's your strat? To log into your other account? You just gotta hang out. You gotta hang out. And, you know, maybe you get some gift subs along the way. All right. So let's test this out. We should be able to see... Hey, I implemented some teleportation in my game too, Orbum. What do you think? That's my debugger, so I don't have to run all the way up. Yeah, don't tell us. You got to keep that a secret, Indy. All right. So let's see how this works now. I'm gonna try Explosion Strike again. Let's see. We can at least watch the debugger here and see where it gets. Nice. Congrats on the 103%. Better than perfect. Oh, nowhere. Oh, because it's never getting into complete casting. Why is it never getting into complete... Or it's getting into complete casting. Hold up, that's interesting. That's kind of interesting. I just assumed it was getting all the way there. It may be stuck here. Do I have particles right now? I don't have anything in the... Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't have anything in the particle collector. So if it got there, it would be fine. I could just print a... print, yes, you're looping. And that should tell me... Okay, so I'm not looping. Which means I probably am not triggering effects. Oh, hold up. I have a guess here of what's going on. What was your math test about, Indy? What was your subject that you got 103% on? I'm wondering if... So this is 2.433, right? You got 1 quadrillionth. I wonder if I put this a little bit to the left, like 2.4. Here. I wonder if I put this at like 2.4. Wait, what was it? It was at 2. Yeah, it's pretty close. Name, start, spell effects. Okay. So let's see then. If I trigger that... Ratios and proportional reasoning. Very cool. Very cool. Did you reason that 15 over 24 was more or less than 3/5? What's your joke, deck, dude? I'm curious. I'm interested. No fractions? Aren't ratios fractions? Or were you more like 3 to 1, which are fractions? Technically, kind of. So you would do like 1 to 6 is the same as 4 to 24. That's more what you were doing? Yeah, yeah. Your dignity is a joke. No, Dak, dude, that's not true. It made me laugh, though. It was good. It did make me laugh. So some pluses there. All right. Cool. Let's try this out. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, send me an example. Nice. Okay, it's looping. Ah, yes, it worked. Okay. Whew. Okay, so the whole problem then. Oh, shoot. That was interesting. Huh. Okay, that was a glitch, but I'll check this out. Okay, so the whole point then, or the whole issue was that essentially I was triggering the function after the animation ended. Okay. Let's see if this works then. So, gotta hit this QuickTime event. Whoa! Alright. I got a new weapon. I unwrapped the Wraps of Vitality. Okay, a couple really interesting things there. The wild glitch that had the QuickTime event like spinning in from the top left. Gotta figure out what that is. That's on the list of things to fix. I've never seen that before. Okay, so we unlocked the Wraps of Vitality, which give me increased HP and mana regen. That's interesting. Cool. What's your joke? What's your next joke? I have to rename my no magic to fist. I do think I have. Hold up. I think like my entry level weapons is fist or something. Not positive there. But yeah, my magic right now for no is unarmed magic. So I have unarmed magic if I have no weapon equipped. Yeah, those animations were a little bit clunky. Got a propel and the notebook. All right, let's hear it. Okay, let's see if this happens again. That was interesting. Let's see what happens. I gotta get a level up. Ah, I'm about to get destroyed. Okay, let's go around the back. It's hard to hit sometimes from the front. All right, let's try this. Yeah, see that? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, hey, how's it going, White Boss Gamer? I'm gonna try full screen here. The camera's obviously in a weird spot. I got some weird things going. Let's check out what weapon we unlocked. The Cane of Vigor. So it's increased attack and increased stamina regen. That's interesting. Yeah, I've got a couple glitches here. I'm refactoring a lot of code, and it's causing a lot of bugs, which, you know, when you're refactoring code, you should expect it. My signals are probably all messed up. And so when I refactored the code, it really just made a lot of this stuff act kind of weird. Let's see, my normal spells work pretty decent now, right? Like, that looks pretty good. Ooh, actually, this won't work. Oh, yeah, it did. It worked fine. Cool. Now I've got haste equipped. So that LOC at the top of the screen, that's my number of lines of code. So right now we're at 18,999 lines of code. I'm actually trying to drive it down right now. So it's a little bit much right now. How much FPS is there? Let's find out. Uh, 36 is what I'm showing. No. 36, 37. Oh man, I'm stuck in the wrong state. Changing magic to false. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold up. So you see how it like flies in like that? All right, let's see this joke. I gotta screen it. All right. So little girl asks her mom, "How old are you?" You never ask a woman her age. Okay. How much do you weigh? You never ask a woman her weight. Okay. I gotta screen this real quick. I don't like the direction this is heading. Okay. All right. So let's see. Well, why did you and Daddy get divorced? No more questions. Later at a friend's house, she tells her friend, "I asked my mom how much she weighed, how old she was, and why her and Dad got divorced, and she didn't answer. Check her driver's license. It will tell you." So she went home and checked. She walked up to her mom and said, "I know how old you are." "How old?" 37. The mom wondered how she could have guessed that. Okay, I'm skeptical. So I know how much you weigh too. The suspense is killing me here, Dak, dude. Oh, you sent some pictures? 187 pounds. How'd you know that? Let me see if regular attack does this. I've really never have seen this issue. It's kind of very strange. No, the regular attacks are fine. I wonder why when casting, specifically when casting explosion magic. Dak, dude, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. All right. Good joke. Good joke. You got there. I like it. So why when I'm casting a spell, it's using the exact same code. I'm literally calling the exact same function, right? Which I do have to rewrite that function, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. But why? Look at that. Why are they spinning all over the place? I don't understand. All right, let me look at them now. Yeah. I'll come back to this. It was a good joke. Oh, you got a new username. All right. Why are they pink? Sorry, I didn't. Okay. Comparing taco prices. Okay. Very good. Of Nihazu sauce. Ah, okay. So yeah, you're scaling up recipes. And sparkling orange juice. A lot of scaling recipes, I see. Very nice. Well, I'm glad you did well. All right. With that, so I am adding this to my bug list. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so here's the funny part. Like, the funny part is now you can you can scale up any recipe, right? You just take all your ratios and go through there. You gotta use an advanced ratio table. Could get complicated. Do some chemistry. Chemistry ratios are good. Good practice there. You get really good at ratios. Do what do they call them? It's oh, what are they called? Stochiometric. I wasn't a huge fan of chemistry. Is it stochastic? Stochastic? No, not stochastic. Stoichiometry? Stoichiometry. Do some stoichiometry. Celsius collection. Nice. Celsius is good. Yesterday I had the Tropical Fun, I think it's called. Tropical something like that. Tropical something. It's pretty good. Okay, so in this one, bug for attacks works great. For magic, square goes all over the screen. I don't think it was Tropical Vibes. Hold up. It was Celsius Tropical. I mean, it probably was Tropical Vibe. Yeah, it was Tropical Vibe. Yeah. It was this one. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. It was my first time having that one. All right. See you later, deck dude. Good seeing you. Hope all things are well. Oh my goodness. This is the Celsius. You like peach vibe? I get it. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write this bug up. I'm going to look at this code. The code's pretty simple, right? All it does here is it sends signals for when to adjust the hitbox. I need to see why. I don't understand with the same code why there'd be any reason any reason it would move around like that. It should be exactly the same. So, oh yeah, hitbox flash. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it's something really simple. Yeah. Go get your Discord account unbanned. All right. With that, I'm gonna call it a night. Let's find somebody to raid. Just gonna carry on the raid to the next person here. We'll see. Let's see who's available. Ooh, we got Dread Breadcrumb, who's the nice talking teddy bear. Let's give him a raid. Give him a Shell MH or a hi or a hey guys. Who you got? You got Quaternians. All right, let me screen this guy real quick. I got an ad. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'll raid them. That sounds good. All right. Next time, Dread Breadcrumb. Next time. The people have spoken. They told me what they want. All right. Rating them. If they're crazy, it's all due to Indy. Oh yeah, no. I've raided Waternian's Bia before. So anyway, we're starting a raid. I butchered their name, I'm sure. Give them a Shell MH or a hey guys, and we'll catch you soon. I'll be on Wednesday probably. Probably fixing a lot of this nasty stuff. So catch you then. Hopefully my lines of code is down to like 18,000. Have a good night. Give them a hey guys instead.